కరోనాతో చనిపోయిన వారి మృతదేహాల నుంచి వైరస్ వ్యాపించే అవకాశం చాలా తక్కువని సీసీఎంబీ డైరెక్టర్ రాకేష్ మిశ్రా స్పష్టం చేశారు. అయితే మృతదేహాల నుంచి వెలువడే ద్రవాల ద్వారా వైరస్ సోకే అవకాశం ఉందని చెప్పారు. అంత్యక్రియల సమయంలో తగు జాగ్రత్తలు తీసుకోవాలంటున్న రాకేష్ మిశ్రాతో ఈటీవీ ముఖాముఖి.
కరోనా మహమ్మారి ప్రపంచ వ్యాప్తంగా విలయ తాండవం చేస్తోంది. భారత్లోనూ రోజు రోజుకి కరోనా కేసులు పెరుగుతున్నాయి. ఇక రాష్ట్రం విషయానికి వచ్చినట్లయితే మృతదేహాలకి ఎలాంటి కరోనా వైరస్ కి సంబంధించిన టెస్టులు చేయబోమని రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం తేల్చి చెప్పింది. మరి ఈ నేపథ్యంలో కొన్ని ప్రాంతాల్లో కరోనా వైరస్ మృతదేహాల నుంచి కూడా స్ప్రెడ్ అవుతుంది అన్న వార్తల నేపథ్యంలో దీనికి సంబంధించిన మరిన్ని వివరాలు తెలియజేసిన ప్రస్తుతం మనతో CCMB డైరెక్టర్ డాక్టర్ రాకేష్ కే మిశ్రా. మరిన్ని వివరాలు ఆయన మాటలు తెలుసుకుందాం. రాకేష్ గారు నమస్తే. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ we would like to know that is there any scientific evidences that is proving that any dead body which is affected with the coronavirus can cause damage or spread to the other people?
So this is one thing which we know for sure about the coronavirus, that how it spreads. So coronavirus that spreads COVID-19, it spreads only through person to person, which means when person is speaking or breathing or sneezing or coughing in some ways. So you can immediately understand that a dead person will not spread anything because the dead person is not sneezing, the dead person is not breathing. So even if the person has died with the corona, even there is a heavy dose of corona, this person will not spread it. Only chance of spreading is when some fluid is coming out of the dead body and that fluid somebody touches, then there is a chance of connecting with the virus sample. And
Exactly, as you're saying that there are some fluids from dead body also. In our Indian culture, we have some rituals during the funeral. During those rituals, there is some problem or some kind of situations may that fluids may spread from dead body to other people. Don't you think it is also risky?
A dead person is less dangerous in spreading corona compared to a walking person who is infected with corona, because that is the person who is emitting corona samples or virus particles by breathing or sneezing.
Then why ICMR is saying giving some guidelines for the funerals of the person who is dead with corona positive?
The guideline must be to take care of yourself in a way that don't touch unnecessarily fluid or body parts, and if you touch, you wash your hands properly.
So then CCMB also doing so much research on coronavirus, well started from the March ending onwards. So any new findings on that, sir? Because you are having some during giving some tests and all.
Yeah, we are continuing testing now, whatever samples we get, and we are now declared by ICMR as a national repository to collect and store corona samples, including patient blood, urine, fecal samples, along with the swab, so that material can be used for research. We can then share it with other research institutions and organizations, so we can do more research. And we are doing this activity, we are doing a lot of active research to understand how this virus spreads using the cell culture system, where we are growing the virus and culturing. We are also trying to improve the methods of testing, so we can make it more efficient, more fast, cheaper, and high throughput.
Okay, then when it comes to the medicines for the coronavirus, there are some few medications which are in market right now, and some companies are saying this is very good, giving very good results for the corona. What is your note on that?
So the drug is not my expertise, but what as a common man, what I understand is that some initial trials of the drugs have given encouraging results. And considering the pandemic, considering the emergency, and considering that there is no approved drug for established drug for COVID-19, the appropriate authorities have given emergency approvals for use of a couple of drugs. So, but we must understand that these are not established, firmly proven drug. Even if it is going to be given to the patient has to give a consent that patient is taking a drug which is not fully proven. So you have to give to sign a paper that you are taking your own risk of taking.
So recent times, the positive persons who are tested positive are having no symptoms at all. So how can we see this?
So that is something a good news that earlier in other countries it was seen that 30%, 40% people are asymptomatic, which means they get the virus infection but they don't have symptom or they have very mild symptom, particularly younger people. In India, this percent seems to be very high. It seems to be 60, 70 or even 80% depending upon which data you are looking at. Maybe few people more than that, in addition, who will get infection will get some symptom. So we are in a very good position that in our country, 80-90% of the people will not need hospital assistance even if they get the infection. So that is very good.
But some doctors are saying that the person who are affected with corona positive, either having some symptoms or asymptomatic, may have some bad may have some bad problems or issues with their lungs after some years. Is that true or not?
I don't think there is any scientific basis to see that, because if today the infection comes, then what happens is that the virus has a few cells in which the virus goes, those cells that carry the ACE2 receptor, and there are a few cell types which have that, so it will enter there. Once it enters there, it will damage the cells and damage the tissue. It will keep doing that till our immune system takes over and neutralizes the virus. So once we have launched the immune response and virus has been neutralized, I don't see why after few years our lungs will have problem. I don't see any direct link of these two things, that after few years we will have a lung problem and cause will be the infection today. I don't think that is that can be explained, and that might not be the case.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.